Hello, my fellow pet lovers. Welcome to yet another episode of Rafiki Paw. My name is Anita Waithera. Thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for sharing my videos. Please continue with the support and I'll appreciate so much. Today we are in Gong Road Forest Section 1. We are here to shoot for a socialization class for the dogs, just to get to train the dogs on how to socialize with other dogs or around people and to teach them about behavior. So enjoy. Hi.
Hi.
Introduce yourself and what is going on. What you have been doing.
Thank you. My name's Alfred Mbeka. I work as a professional dog trainer. I've been in the industry for 6 years now. That's about it.
And then now, what is exactly going, like when you mean socialization, what is actually going on?
Okay, socialization basically, or let's say theoretically, it's a habit that is built over a period of time whereby your dogs as puppies or as adults are able to interact with other dogs and also be independent, apart from just being dependent on the human or where, let's say for instance, where they stay or the homestead or things like that. So what you're trying to do in socialization, you're trying to teach the dog to think for itself and also be able to think when being told. Not just when they're outside, but also when they're indoors. So basically, socialization is teaching behavior, building behavior, and also diminishing or trying to redirect energy that is directed in the wrong way as per a dog. So we make sure the dog respect spaces when it comes to socialization. So you don't introduce aggressive dogs with aggressive dogs. You introduce aggressive dogs with calm dogs. You introduce a calm dog to a fairly energetic dog, so that you get this dog is teaching this dog how to come out of the cocoon. So this one, apart from just teaching them, they're also learning. So you don't always have to be it's just like having kids. You take them to school, they learn from each other, and also they get to get small life skills like respect. This is my personal space, that's your personal space. So you know when to interact with someone and you know when not to interact with someone, just like dogs. So you know when to interact with the dog and when it's time for playing, as opposed to when it's time to work.
So do the dogs pick behaviors from other dogs? Like when you're around people, you pick some certain behaviors. So do they pick some behaviors from the other dogs?
Yes, dogs do pick behaviors from other dogs as opposed to humans. So it's let me just give you like an example. Let's say you're a parent, you take your kid to school. You're used to a specific routine or your kid acting in a specific way in a specific setting. But then once you take your kid to school, they come to understand, okay, yes, I can do this, but also I don't need to do this. You understand? So they get the perspective of, yes, I can do, and yes, I don't have to do. So they learn from that, but then they have to pick it in a positive way. If they pick it in a negative way, then you have bad behavior. But if they pick it in a positive way, then they have good behavior. So it's like having a dog that's shy or shuts down when introduced to other dogs. So it's really important to try and expose your dog to different sorts of breeds. Let them see, let them be able to interact, let them be able to smell and socialize, because a dog's nose is the number one key to communication, especially between dogs. So as long as the dog is able to sit in a setting whereby there's aggressive dogs and there's calm dogs, and for them not to react to the situation, it means that you're bringing up a positive and socialized dog. Yeah, but as opposed to, if let's say like you have a dog and you've been let's say you have a big compound and then you have a backyard, so all the time the dog is always at the backyard. The only time that dog sees you is in the morning or later on in the evening when you're back from work. So there's no interaction with other dogs, there's no interaction with family members, there's no interaction with kids. So all that becomes a liability once you decide, now I want to do a little bit of more exercise during, like, to incorporate it in my lifestyle. But you can't do it. It'll be frustrating for you because you never paid attention when they were young. Yeah.
They really seem to enjoy water. So that is like a reward to them after they've been good dogs or something.
Most of it, it's not all dogs swim. It's just a matter of getting them used to, giving them direction, and showing them it's okay to swim. But if you have dogs that are not used, there are other dogs that are not used to swimming. You can put water, you can take them next to a pond, you can put a whole big basin full of water, you can have an artificial swimming pool. They will never swim. They're afraid of that pool, they're afraid of swimming. But all you have to do is introduce the dog in a positive way, in the right way, into starting swimming. So as long as the dog has the initiative of taking that step, all you have to do is be there to help. So you push, okay, you don't really need to push them into the water, but you can lift them, put them in the water, let them trend a bit, let them enjoy the sensation, and then you take them out. And then the next time you do the same, and then you take them out. And then the next time you do the same, and then now you let them swim. So now what you're trying to do, you're trying to desensitize. Desensitize meaning slowly introducing. Yeah, so if it's an environment, you slowly desensitize. If it's an aggression, when it comes to behavior, slowly desensitize. So you have to find out the triggers, you have to look at the spaces. So there's a lot of physiology that goes in when it comes to socializing dogs, especially dogs that have behavioral problems. Yeah.
Well, that was all for today, guys. I really had fun, especially throwing the dogs in the water and seeing them swim. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.